Just 5 days left in this deadlocked presidential election. Today, Barack Obama swinging through 3 states, starting in Wisconsin, where he tried to drive home his message of strengthening the middle class and leveling the economic playing field.
Our fight goes on because America's always done its best when everybody gets a fair shot, and everybody's doing their fair share, and everybody's playing by the same rules.
Meanwhile, Mitt Romney in Roanoke, Virginia, where he took aim at President Obama's business expertise and specifically his plan announced earlier this week to consolidate several agencies under one Secretary of Business.
We don't need a Secretary of Business to understand business. We need a president who understands business, and I do. And that's why I'll help be able to get this economy going.
And with more evidence of how close the race is, Chris Cillizza is here with a big change of the Fix's electoral swing state map. But first, Chris, this burgeoning bromance that seems to have sprouted between Governor Chris Christie and President Obama. What do you make of that?
You know, I tend to see politics in everything. I actually think that this is just two guys who know that they kind of have to do the best they can for people who are really struggling and seeing common cause there. That's it. I mean,
it's just a coincidence?
No, it's good politics for both of them. I don't think that they're kind of decided to be nice to one another because it was politically advantageous to do so. That's all.
Nice to know we haven't devolved until total cynicism.
Right.
Not yet.
I know. I like to sound the optimistic note on occasion. This makes me happy.
And now let's go straight to the horse race
Sure,
and stop
of course.
discussing policy, because 45 seconds of that
I was
is
sweating
funny.
a lot there,
I know, I saw that. A big change for the Fix electoral map.
So here is our map, right? We had 255 either solid or leaning for Obama. We had 206 solid or leaning for Romney. Ohio, which we had leaning Obama. We are now moving to, there it goes, to toss-up. And here's the reason. The polling suggests that Barack Obama has a 1 to 3 point edge in the state. I do think he is ahead. But what I did, and I probably should have done this a few days ago, what I did is I looked at our other lean Obama states, okay, and I compared them to Ohio. New Mexico, a clear lead for Obama. Minnesota, a clear above 1 to 3 point lead for Obama. And I thought Ohio has more in common with, say, Florida or Virginia or New Hampshire or Colorado or Nevada than it does with those. I wanted to move it to get it in line so that if you were coming to the site, you would see that these are where it's really going to be fought. And it didn't seem right not to have Ohio in that mix.
So how much then does this change the election night calculus? Because we've been talking about how tough the electoral map is for Romney.
Remains difficult because I always say to people, toss-up doesn't mean 50-50. It means it's not 5+ points either way. I think in Florida you have Romney with a slight lead. Virginia looks basically tied. New Hampshire very, very close. I think Romney ultimately wins there. Ohio, as we talked about, still in Obama lead. It's not vast, but still a lead, and it's been steady. Wisconsin, very close. Iowa, I think Obama winds up winning. I think Colorado, Romney winds up winning, and I think Nevada, Obama winds up winning.
That would mean Obama wins the election.
Obama would win the election. I think the key here still is right here. 18 electoral votes, Ohio. It's 1 to 3 points. Romney has a huge rally on Friday. Basically, every elected official who's endorsed him, a huge kind of get out the vote rally in Ohio on Friday. Without Ohio, his path narrows. It's not impossible. You can add these other states up and get there, but without Ohio, it's very difficult. And I would say he really needs to have Florida, Virginia, and Ohio. All of these states close by 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll have a good gauge, and New Hampshire too. We'll have a good gauge. If you see Obama winning 1, 2, 3 of these, the race is, 3 especially, the race is over. If Romney can get Ohio and Virginia and Florida, now we're talking about a real chance he gets over 270.
Okay, and we'll be hashing it out on election night. Look forward to
I
all
can't
that
wait.
live on WashingtonPost.com starting at 7. See you then.
See you then.